Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Raising Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching me from. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the notification button so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of breach of contract. Please stay tuned while we interview the complainant and also the defendant for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Once again, good afternoon and welcome. Okay, Miss Ellen, can we hear from you?
Yeah. My name is Helen.
Okay,
I'm from Benue State.
really?
So sometime last year in May, Mr. Igbo Fasan um, Iwo contacted me as a marketer. I market for brands and I'm into events to come and be an Oracle marketer for him. So we had the meeting at the Freshwater restaurant in Lekki Football because my house is not far from there.
Can you speak up?
Because my house is not far from there. So we had the meeting at the Freshwater restaurant in Lekki Football where he invited me for a job interview and he told me that he has been in Nigeria for 4 years and his wine is not in any Oracle brand. Oracle means hotel and restaurant. And the person that gave him my CV told him a whole lot of how good I am and I'll be able to take his brand to the hotel. So we had a deal and he said, okay, for now he'll be able to pay me 200,000 as a salary. But if I'm able to get him one 5 star, he's going to increase the salary. Whereas I have three different offers from three different um, wine company. So his offer was the least, and I presented the other offers to him that okay, this other company they want to pay me 300,000. This one wants to pay me 300. You are the least 200,000, and he told me that him is a man of his word. If I can get him just one 5 star, this salary these people are offering me is going to pay me more than what they're offering me, and it's going to give me a car because there's a well-known wine company that gave me 300 plus a car, a Toyota Venza. So and he said him is not going to give me the Venza as a company car. He's going to buy the car as a gift for me if I put him in a 5 star. And I was able to. My very first month with him, I put him in Marriott, the Lagos Marriott hotel in Joel Ogunaike. I got him Lagos Continental Hotel. I got in all the Radisson Blue Hotel. I got in Oracle Brown, the Lagoon Restaurant. I put him in or the only hotel that I wasn't able to not that I wasn't able to get was Echo Hotel and Farah Palace. And why I delayed getting them because he began to show his character. At first, I told him that okay, I've gotten you the Marriott. What's the deal? I still didn't have my signed contract with you. That was in December. Then and I wanted to leave. He said, okay, I'll pay you 350 because I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave. I'll pay you 350,000 naira and plus the other bonuses. I said, but sir, I've been working with you since June. I resumed June 8th, and this is December. Still, I don't have any written contract with you. You kept on telling me that you are a man of your word, you keep to your word, and there's no written paper. And I insisted for the written document, which he finally gave it to me he finally gave it to me on the 21st of February this year, after a whole long of insistence from him. So now on the 29th, because I'm not able to get him Echo Hotel. And by the way, my account alone gives him over 10 million naira, 10 million and above. naira every
You
month.
have a proof?
Yes, I have a proof of everything here. So, and which he said, in anytime I'm leaving the company, that every sales I brought to the company is going to give me 3% of everything I have brought to the company, which was going to be a separate agreement, which he didn't give me the agreement until I left, until the unfortunate incident happened between me and him in the office on the 29th of last month, which he assaulted me in the office in front of everybody, and I left and I didn't return back to the office, and he gave me a sack letter. He sacked me from the company, and he said he doesn't want my services anymore. Fine, you don't want my services, pay me what you owe me. He said no, he's not going to pay the 3%, but he's going to pay just 700,000, and which he will pay 350 by the end of this month, and another 350 by the end of next month. And that was not our agreement. And now he's nailing me to the ground because I have no written agreement with him. It's just a verbal agreement, and he has refused to pay me my money. And he said I should do whatever I want to do, go anywhere I want to go. He's not going to pay that money. So I contacted the human rights defender, because I've been following them for a very long time, since 4 years, and they stand for justice. So I made my case to them, and they invited me here today to hear my own side of the story.
So how did you market his products? Did you have any proof of how you market the products to those hotels?
Yeah, he hired me as the senior sales executive
Phone.
for his company. So I go there as a marketer to market his, because he said he has been in Nigeria for over 4 years. He could not penetrate any of these places.
And if we require, there's going to be a proof that you are the one that actually penetrates those hotels with the products.
Even today, as I came here today, I got an LPO from Sheraton Hotel, an order of over 500,000 is on my phone, and I can show it to you as a proof. I'm the one that got all the outlets, and they still send me LPO of their order.
So the agreement you have with you is what? Is which one?
The agreement he had with me is that everything I have brought to the company, if I'm leaving, he's giving me 3% of every money I have brought to the company. And I've brought over 39 million since I joined the company, 39 million point eight. And he has refused to give me the 3% of it. Instead, he said he'll pay just 700,000.
How long have you worked with him?
9 months.
9 months.
Yes.
Let me see the agreement.
This, okay, ma, this is the money I brought.
What is it?
That's all the businesses I brought to the company, all the outlets and all the money I made. So he said that at the end, anytime I'm leaving, he's giving me 3% of everything I've brought to the company since I joined.
No, the agreement is what I wanted to. I want to
Okay, this
see.
is a letter of employment he finally gave me in June, in February this year, after I joined him June 8th. So this is the first one he did because it's very shady. I've worked with him more than 6 months. Then he gave me this one and said I'm still under probation. So when I went through it with my lawyer said, this your boss is a very shady human being. So after you've worked with him more than 6 months, he's still putting you under probation. And apparently nobody has employment letter. He doesn't give employment letter to any of his staff. He will tell you that I'm a man of my word.
As learned as you are, you agreed on man of your word. Is what.
No, that was why I insisted on my employment letter.
Has he
And
been paying your basic salary?
yes, it pays.
You work with him less than a year,
Yes, ma'am.
and every month he paid you 475,200.
No, he started me with 200,000. Then
Yeah.
subsequently he increased it to December he paid me 300,000. Then January he started paying me 350.
So what led to the misunderstanding?
What led to the misunderstanding was that he has been plotting to get rid of me when I wasn't around. So he said that I've gotten all the outlets for him, and my outlets in a month with his projection, he can easily get 20 million naira from the outlets I've gotten for him. So by the time I get him Echo Hotel, because I told him my previous company I work, Echo Hotel used to give us volume of 7 to 8 million naira. So his target was Echo Hotel because he put so much pressure on me to get Echo Hotel for him without caring whatever I do. But he wanted the Echo Hotel. Even in my chat with him on WhatsApp, there are places where I said, I don't understand this pressure of me getting Echo Hotel for you. It seems you are having another agenda. By the time I get the Echo Hotel, you get rid of me. And that was what he did. So his projection was my outlet is doing fine. So he can bring in someone and pay them cheaper amount. After all, I've given him all these outlets. He doesn't need me anymore. Okay, fine, you don't need me anymore. I'm not dragging to stay in your company or work for you. I'm very good in what I do. I want to go. Pay me the agreement we have. And he refused that. He's not going to pay the 3%, but rather he will give me 2 months salary, which is 700,000. Okay, pay me the 2 months salary, give me everything in one go since I'm no longer working for you. He said no, he's not going to pay in one go, he's going to pay it instrumental. You pay this month end and next month end. And I know that he's not going to pay at the end of the day.
And his number is not picking his number. How many numbers is picking? Hold on.
He has two numbers. And I know that at the end of the day, he's not going to pay.
Was anybody there when he was telling you that he was going to pay you 2 months salary?
Yes, he told my friend and he told my colleague.
And the colleague is still there?
Yes, she's still working there. So, and when my colleague told me, I said, as long as there's no written agreement between me and him, he's not going to pay. I know who this man is.
If you have known this all this, you shouldn't have given him the, because now you know your ability and your capability. That is when you would have compelled him to put everything in writing and you have a formal agreement with him. Because if there is no agreement, how do you think you are going to get justice? Because we deal with evidence and documentation.
So in the letter he gave me, I joined him June 8th. And it was due to the pressure I pressurized him. He gave me that appointment letter, February 21st this year.
Yeah, he gave you an he gave
And
you
the other letter, he told me he was going to prepare it because I did request for it, for the percentage later.
that
So
is what I'm
so
saying.
that one he
When
didn't
you
give it to
notice that
me.
he was giving you pressure to get you Echo
That was
Hotel,
when I also pressured him for this, and I was pressuring him for that one before before he assaulted me in the office on the 29th in front of everybody.
and so they you know.
Yes, he pushed me down from my seat.
And you did not call in the police.
I was kind of, I didn't really go to the police, but I don't want issue. I wanted him to pay me and let me just go.
I can't see what you write clearly. Call the second number, let me see.
His phone number is 080
Yeah,
070 83
hold on. 070.
83
Yeah.
26
Mm-hmm.
02
Mm-hmm.
86.
This not his personal number.
Yeah, it's personal.
So why is he not giving you?
He uses this one more. The first number is 080 8525
Zero zero.
85
Mm-hmm.
25
Mm-hmm.
25
Mm-hmm.
92.
I think you have put this one or number. You can't get that statement. And get the statement from that level.
Okay.
medication on yourself. Very true.
Yes.
The drink is Bero drink. Berol. Bero drink.
Yeah, the wrong one.
Bero wine. Berol. Bero
Their
wine.
Instagram page is Peru Africa.
Their Instagram page is Bero Africa. That is what is written there. Shows that because they serve him medication later, he keep put this line on number busy, but if you use another number to call, it's going through. Bero wine. Berol. You should understand at times that who take you up can bring you down if you really don't know. Some of you feel once you've had your way, you have succeeded and you want to move on, forgetting the ladder. Who stand ladder for you, pull the ladder, you can as well fall. You can't take somebody's word even if it is verbal. Agreement is agreement, both written or verbal. Words that comes out of your mouth, be very careful because if you don't keep it, it might work against you. Not bell wine. Bello.
Peru.
Berol, not be. I'm not speaking Latin. It's not Italian or French name.
I think it's sample of the
Let's see the sample of the wine.
sauce.
Berol. It's reflecting time say. Can you take it out? When you hold it straight. You are bending it. Is it on this size alone or it comes
No, it comes in big bottle. It comes in big bottle. It's in the supermarket. On Facebook, it's also Peru Africa. They're on Facebook too.
Berol Africa? Instagram is what?
Still Peru Africa.
Please count.
Igofasa, Uvo,
Who?
Uvo, Uvo.
Why is it right? You are.
It's UV.
Eh? She said what she wrote here is Barrel Wine, Facebook, Barrel Africa, Instagram, Barrel Africa, Mr. Ebofasa, Ovo. And that is the number written there. Let us call him to pay the marketer that work for him. Please, please, please. Thank you. It could be anybody. Let's demand justice. Meanwhile, I'm going to refer it to our legal department. We go. Florence Tobisco, help me call the man to give her the one you advise. The number is there. You can actually call from there. But nevertheless, we are not going to relent. Kingsley, if you post anything on this page again, I'll block you. Some of you that's come up, some of you that write your complaint here, we have announced that with that number. You at times watch uh, Wumi writing out our WhatsApp complaint line and numbers to call. If you leave our complaint line to post any complaint here, if that complaint is deleted and you repeat, you'll be blocked. Our page here is not a complaint line. You are not permitted to raise any complaint in our platform. That hence you are posted, your lines are displayed where you can channel your complaint both on call or WhatsApp message. So you send your complaint thinking because hoping because we are treating case here, you want to drag our attention to your complaint, you will end up being blocked because you are doing things contrary to our page rules. You are to watch case and comment on the particular case that we are treating. Not to send anything, not to send any link, not to raise any complaint, not to drop any derivative words. So be mindful of what you drop here. We've blocked so many innocent people unknowingly to us in the course of trying to block the nuisance here. So please don't do that. Carly, you are among the people I'm talking to. You did not send message. This is not a WhatsApp line. You are among the people that I'm talking to. and I've warned you. Even if you register the case, if you send anything here, I will block you. Go to the line where you registered your case. If you register the case physically, visit the branch you register the case. If it's online registration, keep sending message to the line where you register the case. They have so many cases, so you don't expect them to just attend to you or leave other people's case and attend to you immediately. Keep sending them reminder. If they get to your turn, they will definitely respond to you. Please. It's by mistake or engineer innocent. I know you are innocent, so you will talk. Mistake is mistake. All right, we'll get back to you and so refer her to our legal department for legal advice while we hope the man comply to our request afterwards. Now, that's it. Thank you. They'll probably be watching the case. Maybe you came late, Chimaropia, the was in Noma. She has given her statement. She's only showing the picture of the person she complained against. You can drop the picture.
No, ma, I can't because he has refused to show up, and this is the only way they can draw his attention for him to pay me my money.
Can we make common of the lawyer is assist? I was writing reports, hence you're not hearing from any of us. Pastor Veronica. How are you doing? Afternoon, my dear. How's the family? You will be available on Tuesday, right? Uh, yes. Let's say by 10. If it's okay. Until you come. Is the agreement ready? Yes. Okay, let's see on Tuesday. Alright. So we gotta change this. Have I given you any acknowledgement letter? Invitation letter. I saw it now. I came with it. We check it.